he had elections in Germany, and this was 1949. And then Adenauer became the new chancellor, or the first chancellor in Germany. And in 1954, 55, 1954, Germany became a world championship in soccer.
Yep.
Yeah. And in 1955, 56, Germany was allowed by the elites, by Americans, French, and the
It was
British,
recognized as a country then.
to recognize as a country, and they built up their own army again under the supervision of the Allied forces. So from our own experience with the wall, going there, it was a hassle. Yeah. You was always afraid you bring something into the East Germany, which could undermine the socialism per se. So every time we went there, and with our kids, they took our complete car apart. They took the how do you say that, inside the car. There's a space between the outer and the inner. They looked into that if you not had hidden any
Compartments. In the hidden compartments.
yes, any hidden departments there with printed matters. Yeah. So it was not easy.
What side did you live on? What side did y'all live on?
We lived in West Germany.
West.
I am born in East Germany, and this is, we talked about it yesterday evening. Too bad we were not here. I'm born in 1945.
45. Okay.
Yes, January of 45. The war ended in May. At least in Europe. In Japan, it went on to September, October of the same year. My dad, my mother passed away when I was 2 years old. She starved to death. In when the Soviets took over then Eastern Germany, every industry which was still intact, they dismantled the whole factories and transported everything to Siberia over in Russian territory, reassembled everything, and started up their industry. So my dad worked for Heinkel Aircraft. So when you look into history, Heinkel Aircraft built airplanes, war airplanes. It was the first turbine-powered aircraft was a Heinkel MA 107. My dad was a designer there. So in 1948, late in 1948, my dad packed all of us up, and on in different groups. So this was my stepmother, my dad, my two older brothers, and my younger stepbrother. He was just an infant there. On different ways, in three different groups, we went to Berlin to a camp. Yeah. And the way it turned out, my father told us later then, in that evening, a friend from him who was then already again in the police department in Rostock, where I have been born, told him, "You leave tonight, or you will never leave." So he was bound to go to Siberia to help those Russians to start up the production of aircrafts again. So this is how we came to West Germany. And in this camp, this refugee camp in Berlin, there were thousands and thousands of displaced people. We call it Flüchtlinge. Displaced people, and the German government sent them there where work was needed. The workers were needed to rebuild the country. So that was 1949. Still, everything was in ruins. And so we ended up then in a Black Forest in a very small apartment, 5 people, 2 rooms, kitchen shared with another family of 5, and the toilet shared with the family of for about 2 years before we then came to the town where I went to school, and later on, very later then, met my wife.
Hmm.
So my upbringing, I'm telling you, tough. It was tough. Yeah. In Germany, like here, they have different dialects. Yeah. And we, coming from northeast Germany to
Spoke
south
High German.
Germany, we had a hard time to understand each other. So I was teased in school all the time. I was schooled in 1951. So people or my classmates, they made fun of me, of course. Yeah. So I beat them all up. Yeah. Then they went to my parents' house. There was no phone service, but their parents went to my parents, and I came home and got beaten up by my mom because I beat up those guys, bullying on me. It was not easy. And yeah, this is what I wanted to say with the wall. When we came, then the first time we went back, it was, I think maybe 1975. I went there on business before, so the company I worked for, they paid for everything. You needed a visa, you needed to pay an entry fee. So your West German money, which was 10 times what it was for East German money, you needed to get that in a one-to-one exchange. So you had to pay, I believe it was 30 marks a day and get 30 East marks back. But the actual value was 300. Yeah? But you couldn't buy anything. Yeah? The stores, everything was empty. There was nothing. There was nothing.
And that was just a part of the socialism aspect?
It was part of the socialism. Everything of quality built in all of Eastern Europe, that includes, or back then included Poland, the Czech Republic, Hungary, Romania, Bulgaria. Everything of quality went for export. So they had hard currency coming into the country to pay for gasoline, for oil. Back then, Russia had no oil wells. Think about it. 50 years back, 60 years back, Russia had no oil or gas or natural gas. This came all later. So everything was imported from either America or from the Near East.
Yeah, it's just